and follow the sound, please. So while you're focusing to sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing. And also let your thoughts to settle down with the breathing. Just focus to the bell sound. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. And bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. And take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge in this moment with this sitting. May my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also, think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So, in the beginning, mentally relax your body step by step and follow my words. Relax your head, relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows, relax your eyes, relax your ears, relax your nose, relax your upper lip, and relax your lower lip. Relax your chin, relax your whole face muscles, relax your teeth, and relax your tongue. And relax your mouth. And relax your throat. And relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. And relax your back muscles and relax your spine. And relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart and relax your liver. Relax your kidneys and relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. And release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. And bring your attention to the lower part of your body. And observe and see if there any sensation, tightness, heaviness. Is there any feeling especially that you can recognize? If so, just get a mental note. So don't try to change it. Don't try to interfere with it. Just see and recognize. And bring your attention to the lower back area, and observe and see is there any sensation. And bring your attention to your upper back and shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. And bring your attention to your chest and abdominal area and recognize is there any sensation, any feelings. And your face and your head area. And observe head to toes your whole body and feel your whole body as one. And find one of the strongest sensation or the pain anywhere in your body. Just observe it. Don't try to change anything without interfering, just participate. Now bring attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Slowly and deeply. Breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation in front of your nose and your upper lip. And follow that sensation. Knowingly, this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Just get a mental note. Don't interfere with it. And follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end. You may experience some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Sometimes right nostril inhale, sometimes left inhale. Just recognize it. So drop the surface level of information with your inhalation, exhalation. It doesn't matter long, short, heavy, soft. Just see the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness. And also be aware about the feeling, sensation, formation, and recognition, and it's everything change moment by moment. Bring attention to your body. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this with clear intention. Mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself as a light and expand the capacity to your backside to your left side and to your right side. Downward and upward. to all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, okay, so let me. So, dear Dhamma friends, when come to this kind of practice, that we try to work with our mind. So working with the mind and working always when you work with something, it's kind of like a science. So there are, when it comes to science, science mean the wisdom. So physical science and the moral science and spiritual science. So like that, there are the physical and mental, the both way this science interfering. Science is not just only this machines and technology. It is a one part of the science. And when it come to this mind and matter, or the body and mind, this all the methods that we use to bring the best out of our life. So that is called, it's kind of like efficient. That is the main purpose of developing these machines and technology physically. Make it more efficient. And you, with the the minimum effort, you get the maximum result. So, and when it come to the moral science and the spiritual science, also the same. We look for the value, we want to develop the value of our life. So when it comes to the values, that value doesn't come from outside world. So the values we have to develop inside us. So when you develop within yourself values, and day by day, you cultivating your life. So the meditation is a way you develop your mind, expand your mind to use it to the highest. And you use it to the highest, and at the same time, without too much effort, you gain the best result out of it. So that is why we call it, in tranquility meditation, you make it usable. So when you make it usable, means when you make your mind usable, you make it efficient. So once the mind become more efficient, that the best result out of it, what you can gain, you recognize how things come to be as they are. So that is the vipassana level of experience. So when we develop this way, when it come to the spiritual science, to develop your moral values, there are few things that you have to work with you. What is that? Is mainly we have very kind of like arrogant nature. It's a kind of like the oil, crow oil, when it come and it refine. So once it refine, it make it more usable. So our life also, our mind also like that. In the crow level, you cannot sometimes use your ideas or the thoughts or the emotions or the actions. You have to refine the life. Unrefined life make it more disturbed, unhappy, sadness, worry, disappointment, fear to themselves and also to others. So when you refine the life through the science of spirituality and the science of morality, and your life become more efficient, and at the same time it become more profitable. So this refining method is called meditation. Now you make it, I think it make more clear for you. So meditation is not just you were sitting and closing your eyes and you just doing nothing. And it's not a meditation. So deeply you purify yourself. How you can purify this? Rather than traveling to past and the future, and uplifting your mental formations or the sanskara or the defilements, you just come to the present moment. When you are in the present moment, the mind start to get into the flow of the nature, flow of the current. When you are in the flow of the current consciously, what is happening? So deeply this we have this, the deeper bound this self. It's kind of like the rope or the wire tight in 100 times in one place. So like that we are bound with the self-centered ideas within ourselves. So when you are in the present moment of the flow, what is happening? You get release out of that tightness or the tangles. So once you being in the present moment, and once you come to the primary mental object and start to observe, you slowly get out of this self-centered mind. And once you get out of the self-centered mind, it is very easy for you to grow. Remember that. When you become more self-centered, it makes you more comfortable for the moment, but it doesn't allow you to grow. So then in tranquility meditation, one thing is make it more usable, and at the same time, it allows you to grow. So when you refine this way, when you kind of like develop yourself, there are few that unrefined nature within ourselves that we have challenge. In Sanskrit, it is called mother. Mother means undigest energy. And the mother is another way means very arrogant character, the mindset. So this is one thing that we have to refine, clean ourselves. So when it comes to that, this mother is that you have to Dhamma. The mother is this arrogant nature. Dhamma means make it more discipline. Disciplines of self energy is called Dhamma. So you have the mother. The mother means unrefined energy, or mother means undigest energy, or the arrogant nature. And you have to make it Dhamma. Dhamma means discipline of self energy. So to make it Dhamma, this mother, it itself doesn't come to the Dhamma. You have to transform it. So this is a science. So that is why it's a kind of like a moral science or the spiritual science. You have to know this. Because mostly when something is that bad, when something is difficult, the mostly we reject it, we resist it. But there are some people, they know how to use that things for something good. As example, poison. See, there are some scientists, they know how to use the poison and make some medicine and make it more valuable. And in the ancient time, so that we heard there are some people, they used to get work from demons. So the demons mean they have a strong physical power, mental power, and they don't feel any pain. So this kind of thing. And people, there are some people using the mantra, they hijack this bad energy of the spiritual, the spirit, and they used to make them to do some physical, that the very difficult big work. See that when you know the science, when you know the art, and you don't have fear, and you know how to make it good. This is what you need when it comes to spiritual science. Remember this very careful, because that the bad you cannot resist. You cannot stay away from the bad. The ugliness, sadness, worry, it is a part of the life. Difficulties, it is a part of the life. So then, only thing what you have to do, you have to develop the science and the knowledge or the wisdom, how to use these things to make it more profitable. So otherwise, this is bad, this is not good, this is not right. So like that way, don't try to find make it categorize. Don't try to separate things. You cannot. In what kind of point of view you going to do that? Because in maybe next day you get it, you can come with a different idea. See, today you throw something, oh, I no need it, and maybe tomorrow you again think, oh, I need it. So then that's why you cannot reject anything. So that's why this, that the mother is it's a physical energy. It's unrefined energy, undigested energy. So then what you have to do, you have to Dhamma it. You have to that the kind of like make it usable. How you can do it? To do that, you have to know the Dharma. Dharma is the method that this unrefined energy make it usable. That is what called Dharma. So if you don't know the Dharma, that it is very difficult for you. Still you can have a life according to conventional knowledge, but that doesn't mean you become independent, because you always go with that and then you become a debtor to that knowledge. So the practicing Dharma is one way you gain the freedom and you gain the wisdom to maintain yourself. So now you have the unrefined energy, mother, and then you make it Dhamma, that means discipline, self-energy. For that, you need the Dharma. So the Dharma means pure knowledge, pure wisdom. And so once you have it, once you make it that through in your day-to-day life, the what is happening, you gain the certain qualities. That one is abhaya. So the abhaya means fearless. Fearless for what? Especially the fearless for unrefined energy. This is very important. Dark energy. That very dangerous things. You don't afraid for that. For even for mostly ourselves, what we the way that we behave, mostly that we become fearful for things and we stay away from that. But when you develop the science of spirituality, there is nothing that you stay away from like that. There is no fear in you. You don't develop it. So how you can develop this abhaya? Knowingly. When you know, when you become clear what happening, the fear disappear. If you don't know, when wherever the unclear, that is where the fear arises. Even in at home, in a little darkness, if you see something unclear, it's going to make you fearful. Even in mind, in the past or the future in life, if there is something unclear, it make you fearful. Another thing is there are a lot of ideas, dogmas, and into our head and make us afraid. So what is the measurement for the dogmas and the dharma? How you can know this is a dogma or this is a dharma? So the dogmas is kind of like ideas, and you can it came no idea from where it came, and but still we just keep holding to it. So the very method of the dogma, it make you fearful, and it has no capacity to argue. You cannot question the dogmas. If you try to question the dogmas, they get so mad. So then any person carry the dogmas, not allow you to question or argue. But the beauty of the dharma, it always make you to come to argument, or it try to make you question. So that is the very different of the dogmas and the dharma. So remember that. If anybody, it doesn't matter the monks or the any guru or hybrid, if they get panic when you question, if they get mad, or if they make you afraid to question it, remember that's mean they are in dogmas. But anybody come to dharma, if you look at the history of the Buddha's dispensation, that most of the enlightened masters came out of questioning, even during the Buddha's time. If you look at the Tripitaka, the entire Tripitaka, it's kind of like a conversation. It's everywhere, the conversation. People came to Buddha with the questions. And the Buddha more happily welcome any question, any debate. Why? Because the Dharma, there's nothing to hide. And the Dharma, if it is true, it finally you're going to see it. So somehow what is happening when you become very clear, the fear disappear. So that is the beauty of the Dharma. So it called abhaya. When you have the abhaya, means you don't get anything as a bad or the kind of like a dark energy. You don't take it like that way. You don't separate the good from bad. It is a different kind of science. So as example, this virus nowadays all over the world. So remember, if there is a scientist, so the people afraid, and they wash the hands, and they wash the cloth and put the mask, and they afraid for that. But if the scientist is afraid for the virus, what will happen? Who going to find out the solution for this? No, there are scientists, they grow this virus inside their laboratories. They don't afraid for this. Why? Because they know what it is, and they know the science, and they know what to do. So like that in life also, why we afraid for the bad? Because we don't know the science of moral, science of spirituality. Then we are afraid for that. So when you yourself always remember, don't be afraid for something, because the fear always take you to something similar to that nature. The fear always take you to ignorance. Even for children, don't push them to learn and making them afraid about life. Oh, if you don't learn, you're going to fail, and you're going to have this that difficult, so like that. You have to encourage them. But if you make them fearful, and sometimes they come with the very next thing, what happened? Ignorance. There was a cat. This cat doesn't catch mouse, and there are some mouse going here and there, but this cat doesn't make any move. So then the what the master did, took a stick, and when the mouse run, the master start to hit the cat and throw the cat towards the rat, and then the cat go and catch the rat. Oh, the master became so happy. Oh, my cat now is very good. And then this became a habit, kind of like. And then wherever the rat go, when the cat see that rat, and also when it see the master, and then it run and catch the mouse. And one day there was a friend came, and there he was sitting, and then he saw there was a mouse run in front of the cat, but the cat was sitting so silent. And then his friend came, and the master came and sat next to him, and then they discussing the rat again ran back. Then again this the cat run and catch it. So this visitor saw this and told to his friend, I was sitting here and I saw this mouse ran away towards that, and this cat was sitting here and looking at it, but it didn't catch. And now when it go this way, it ran and catch it. And so the master told, it's about, oh, my cat is so good, and it can, it always catch the rats. And then the visitor found out the cat don't want to catch the mouse, but it afraid for this master. When the master is next to that, and it run and catch it. So that means always the fear. Otherwise, not the cat really want to catch it. No, the cat afraid for the master and then go and catch it. But the master thought, oh, my cat is so good. So these kind of things happening to our entire humanity. Because we have ideas in day-to-day life, in family-wise, even in the socially, culturally, ethically, that we develop ideas. Even the spiritual, we develop ideas, name of the spirituality. We should not do this. We should do this. Oh, if you do this, this is good. So like that, we develop ideas. And people really have no idea what it is. But when it comes to society, when it comes to family, when it comes to culture, so people do it because of the fear. Otherwise, when they are alone, they are completely opposite and different people. So then yourself, remember, when you're parenting, especially for children, don't make them fearful for things. Why? Because it grows the ignorance. So you have to make them develop the abhaya inside. How the abhaya arises, fearlessness, it arises when the clarity arises there. When the clarity is there, the fear is disappear. So now that the refined nature, you develop the, you transform this mother to Dhamma through the Dharma. When the mother go through the Dharma, it become Dhamma. So when it become Dhamma, you are naturally, your mind itself become fearless. When it come to fearless, as a result of that, there is something arise in it, it called jnana. Jnana means wisdom. There is no jnana can arise. There is no wisdom can arise in a fearful mind. So now you know the method, how it go. There is no way. It's like in a tile floor that you put some seed. There is no way in a fearful mind the wisdom going to arise. So when the abhaya, when the mind come out of the fear, it become fearless. That is where the jnana or the wisdom arise. So when the wisdom arise, as a result of that, you gain the dhyana. So the dhyana means high mental powers or the absorption. So then you have to come to fearless mind, and that's mean that you have to have the clarity, and out of that clarity you gain the fearless mind, and as a result of that you have the wisdom. As a result of that, what is happening, you gain the dhyana. So dhyana means it's kind of like the fulfillment. So as example, it come to the maximum level of work. So it come to the maximum level of usable. That is the nature of the dhyana, because half sleep mind cannot attain to dhyana. So the dhyana means it's kind of like a 100% mind come to activation. That is the nature of the dhyana. So once the mind come to the 100% of activation, what happening? It has power to go beyond the senses. So otherwise it's always depending from the senses. So once the mind has ability to go beyond the senses, that is where you develop the vipassana knowledge or the vipassana wisdom or the vipassana jnana. So, but without developing that much, you cannot just attend to vipassana. So it is a process. Before the Buddha, all the rishis, enlightened masters, everybody come only till the dhyana. That is the path they came. They had the mother, that unrefined energy, and undigested energy. So then through the dharma, that's mean the science of morality and the science of spirituality, they refine it through the dharma. They refine it, and it came to Dhamma. Dhamma means discipline of self energy. And once it come to that, you gain the abhaya. That's mean you become fearless. When the mind become fearless, it come to a point jnana. That's mean that is where the wisdom arise. When the wisdom become fulfill to 100% of your mind, you achieve to the dhyana. Dhyana means high mental powers. That means the absorption, the 100% activation of your mind. And once you come to that, what happening? Whatever come to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind as perception, and you able to go beyond that and recognize form, feeling, sensation, recognition, and you recognize this all, and you able to understand how the mechanism happening. So this is the kind of like a path that you have to develop. It is you have to do by yourself. That is the most important thing, and you have to do it by yourself. And when you start that, you have to take the life that what you have. You should not take something from outside, or you should not wait till, oh, I want to become like that way to do this. No, this is the moment you have to do. So whatever the life that you have, and start to transform it, start to go towards that, the wisdom, and refine yourself, because you have to have the self interest inside you to do this. That is the most important part. That is the beginning of the science. If there is no self interest, it never going to work. So then start yourself, and think yourself, and find a path yourself to develop your life moment by moment. It doesn't matter whatever the life you have, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter whatever the point that you think, that is the opportunity that you have. So don't don't reject any situations, and you, whatever the situation come, try to make it usable. When you develop that quality, your mind becomes so beautiful, your life becomes so beautiful. Deeper inside you, you find the real nature, and the real power, and the real quality of the human being. So that is this is the kind of like the path that you have to develop through this practice. So practicing meditation mean we develop this path inside us. Okay, so I hope this will help for you to clear your path, and you understand how and where we go, and how this is happening within ourselves. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata cha ammi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Samme bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahangotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.